Walker Zimmerman joining us next here on our tour de force around MLS All-Star Game. We just came out of a promo for the Skills Challenge. How come you didn't get invited to the Skills Challenge?
I picked up an injury last week.
Okay.
I feel like every time we see you, you have a black eye.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for me. I don't know why. These eyes are a little bit magnetic. But yeah, very bummed that I couldn't accept the invite for the Skills Challenge. I don't think center backs get enough credit in the box.
I was going to say, if there was a skills challenge for defenders, what would it be?
The attacking one.
What would you think your best skills challenge would be?
Crossing and finishing.
Crossing and finishing. I could see that.
Or like maybe heading a punt. See how far you can head it.
Wow. Heading a punt?
It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
You can't do that until you're like 12 years old now.
I hope he brings it because our last guest really brought it.
What's that?
Sean Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Sean's a great interviewee, to be honest.
Yeah.
His voice is just so...
Deep voice. Yeah,
it's sexy, right?
He's in the commercials,
Yeah.
but he should also be doing like the voiceover work for the commercials, I feel like.
He's going to take over for Morgan Freeman.
I didn't want to say it, but you said it.
I said it. Yeah, I said it.
So tell us a little bit about arriving in Minnesota today, first glances with the guys, first training session, like what's all that like?
It was great. You know, it was a really fun session, to be honest. We did some boxes, 5v2. There was a soccer tennis field set up. We played some two-touch, took down Jesus in the final of that. So it's been a good day so far, honestly. Vibes are high here. You know, it's a long media day for everyone, but at the same time, it's exciting to be here, and we enjoy it.
I know you're a defender, but what attacking player...
You said that like it was a bad thing.
No, listen to the question. I know you're a defender, but what attacking player were you like most excited to come see up close?
Probably Driussi. I haven't gotten to play Austin yet, but he's obviously had an incredible year. MVP candidate for obvious reasons with his contributions, but he's a player that I'm excited to see in training tomorrow and then certainly in the game on Wednesday.
What's the approach on Wednesday? Because it's not another game.
It's not another game. Tactics, who knows what we're going to do with all the number 10s and midfielders that we have, forwards.
Say it, it's unfair.
It's a little unfair. But that's okay. You know, these guys are super talented. They're probably more entertaining to watch than if you put, more defenders on the field. But it'll be fun. It'll be competitive on Wednesday, but certainly looking forward to seeing some guys do some creative things with the ball, make some cool plays happen on the field. It's
an all-star game at the end of the day. It's show, it's entertainment, but it's still Liga MX, it's still Major League Soccer. Some equate that to Mexico versus the United States men's national team. How do you go about this?
There's always going to be that narrative anytime you have any competition between Mexico and the U.S. It's a rivalry, it's intense, and even though it's an all-star game, there's going to be some chippiness. I remember last year even, like, some of the first challenges in the game, we realized very quickly, like, there's a little bit more at stake here than just, playing in an all-star game. So we won that one in PKs. We're looking to win again this year, and it's creating a good narrative between the two leagues.
I remember that. It was Romo versus Sebastian Lletget, actually. I remember that. Yeah.
Some chippiness there. All right, let's talk a little bit about Nashville. Kind of where are you guys at in this season? There's been some ups and downs right now. 6th in the West, kind of right in that position where you need a playoff push.
Yeah, we certainly have gone through a run of some tough results that haven't helped us in the standings, but we're coming up on 5 of our next 6 games at home, a place that we need to improve, be playing at home and getting more points there. But it's a great environment. It's a great stadium, great place to play. Our fans are showing up week in, week out, and now it's our turn to reward them, and we have the chance to do that over the next 6 games.
What's going on? Because I turned on the tube, and it looks like an unreal environment. Why are you struggling to pick up these points at home?
Yeah, it's been tough. It's games that we'll either take the lead and then we'll kind of concede late, or games that we go down early off of a goal that is it's soft. It's not a good enough goal to allow, and then we have to claw our way back into it. So. I don't know that there's any one reason for it, but it's something that we need to address. We need to continue to work on our set pieces, defending that is, and then figure out ways to grind out results late and not get too content to drop deep and let teams come at us.
You had one of those games this weekend, 4-3 against Toronto. It was a game within a day of madness around Major League Soccer. It was the most goals we've ever seen in one day of MLS play. Like, how do you explain that? What's happening in MLS right now, specifically this past weekend?
Yeah, this past weekend was crazy. I mean, it was the most goals that we've seen as Nashville as well, so I don't like to relive it, letting in 4. But, yeah, I actually... All things considered, the results kind of went our way, which it makes losses feel slightly better. But I looked at all the scores when I got done with the game. I'm like, wow, 4-3 didn't look so bad after all.
Right.
So that was, definitely a wild weekend, the West and the East. But the West specifically, it's very close. I think between 3rd and 10th, it's like, 3 or 4 points that separate those teams. And we come up with a run where we're playing a lot of those teams that we're fighting with. So it's going to shape up to be an exciting end of the season, and we're looking forward to having those home matches in hand, and hopefully we can get some points out of them.
I'm really curious how you see things. I mean, you've been in Major League Soccer. I remember the FC Dallas days, so you've seen it all. Congratulations on a new contract, by the way. To seeing players facing guys like Lorenzo Insigne, who's rumored to be making over $12 million a year, and then you could see that up close. Talent level, what have you seen up close, and kind of what's happening in Major League Soccer that all of a sudden you're seeing these type of salaries?
I think we're seeing significant investment, and that's important for the growth of the league, and it starts even in the youth systems. And the way that we're starting to see these academies form, spend money, the transfers coming in and out of the league is at an all-time high. And so it's exciting when players like Insigne come in and you get to play them firsthand and see, okay, this is like what we're spending our money on, and well, I think we can take him, and looking at different guys and their contracts. And it's good. It's good for the game. It's good to attract players that are in their prime, who are coming to make an impact in the best years of their career. And so it was a good chance to see that up close, and hopefully we can play those guys again, because I'm still a little bitter about that.
We're talking about contracts. What about your new contract? You know, because we see guys who work in MLS for years and years and years to kind of get that big payday. You got it. What changes?
Nothing changes for me. You know, honestly, I feel an even heightened responsibility. You know, I'm someone who I'm going to not be content with just kind of securing the bag, as they say. I'm still focused each and every day on getting better individually, getting better as a team, and making sure that I can honor the ownership and the city with that investment that they made in me, and make it worth every penny and more in return for them. So that's my mindset, and I know that I'm going to continue to do that, not change the way that I've kind of been my whole career.
All right, Walker, we got to let you go. Thanks for your time here at MLS All-Star Game, and we wish you good luck on Wednesday night.
Appreciate it, guys.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN+.